everybody. Welcome to all of my Pisceans. Oh, hold on. Let me get a better connection here. Hold on. There we go. Hello to all of my Pisceans, and welcome back for your November reading. How have you been doing? I'm sorry, I've been a little MIA. As you can see, a lot is going on. And I'm a Pisces myself, so I totally like, I'm telling you, when I'm telling you, I get it. Like, there's a lot currently happening in our lives, I'm sure, especially as Jupiter goes back into our sign next month. It's going to be very beneficial 2022 for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Just got to let you know. Good stuff is on the way for us. I firmly believe that. But yeah, let's get into your reading for November. So, November, Scorpio season, going into Sag season for us. Depending on what your rising is for Pisces, that can be like I believe, your ninth and 10th houses. Um, so definitely, if you're a Pisces rising, pay attention to those aspects and how they're influencing you, those parts of your chart, those houses in your chart. See where Pisces lands for you based on your rising sign, and that'll give you some great themes for this month. But in general, since we're doing a collective reading, I'm just focusing on all Pisces sun, moons, and risings and seeing what message most strongly comes out. As usual, I am going to be using my Druid Tarot, which is my main deck. I've had it for a couple of years, as you can tell. And that's what I use to pull my main spread, but I also clarify, and now I'm clarifying with the Modern Witch Tarot, actually. I recently got this. I'm so excited to have it, and I'm using it for my clarifiers, and I really love this deck. So I'm just starting with a few cards for you, and then we'll go into clarifiers, and if I really, really need to, I do have my extra decks also available to just go grab, but I'm not going to focus on that just yet. We'll see where this takes us, right? For my Pisces, November, Sun, Moon, and Risings. For my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Risings for November. And also make sure you go watch your full astrological dashboard. Just in case this doesn't resonate with you, just know if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And make sure to watch for your other signs in that big three combo of Sun, Moon, and Rising to see if one of those messages was actually meant for you. Oh, two cards came out. Oh, so we in an extra card kind of month. Okay, so from what I can see here, we're starting off the month with the Three of Pentacles. So you're building something from the ground up this month. And the Three of Pentacles talks about building, like basically like started from the bottom energy, right? Like Drake, if you're a Drake listener. And this goes into the Queen of Cups. So into true Piscean energy. I mean, like sometimes it's called Piscean energy. It's really just water sign energy, the Queen of Cups. It means that you're like master of your domain, master of your emotions, ability to look within, ability to trust your intuition, those types of things. So that's how you're starting off November, maybe, that you're really trying to build, and you may be building on your emotional self with this card in here. You could also just be building your intuition. You could be building your flexibility. You could be building just your realm of maybe like fantasy and dreams and things like that. So that's very interesting to start off. And then we come into Queen of Wands reversed kind of energy. So feeling like a lack of a creative spirit, a lack of a dynamic maybe mind, or a lack of dynamic action in general. And then we go into also Three of Cups energy. So that's talking about friendship, celebration, good times. So maybe you've been building on your emotional or material realm for a little bit, and you're feeling like nothing is really coming of it, or that you have to give up maybe some things in order to achieve what you need, which is true, right? You can't you you can 100% have abundance in all spheres, but in order to reach abundance and an abundance mindset, you may have to get rid of any lack energy or anything like that. So if you feel like you're having to give up celebrations, or maybe your rewards are slowing coming in, just know that they are coming, right? Things take time, and especially since we have the 3 of Pentacles kind of energy, this could even be rebuilding kind of energy. Maybe you recently changed your mode of thought, so now you have to like find that you're rebuilding yourself, but you also feel like you've been there before. If that's the case, just know that you're not going unlooked, you're not going unchecked, you're it's going to balance out. You just need to give it more time for that to happen. Okay. And as well, I'm seeing here the Magician. So, very strong cards that you have, right? Very reinforcing kind of energy that you have as it's coming up. And I also see here that we're going into Queen of Swords actual kind of energy. So, a lot of major, court cards kind of energy, you know, and then going into major arcana as well with the Magician, and also coming up the Devil energy. So with the Queen of Swords, I feel like it's definitely about cutting something out, maybe making the more logical decision over maybe you've been making not logical decisions, but more decisions based on the heart and how you feel. Maybe you've started to settle into more of this logical decision making energy once you realize that you have all you need to really continue building your dreams in the way that you want to. And with the devil here at the end, I could also see this turning into a type of obsession. Maybe you're obsessed with your dreams, you're obsessed with your goals, you're able to like you can see the vision now that you've had a chance to maybe rebuild, and reground and recenter yourself into things. Maybe you're feeling like now is the time to really go the long mile and you can see the end in sight like you never did before. But this is really interesting energy in general. So I'm very curious now. Let me let me try to clarify a few cards using my Modern Witch Tarot now for you guys. For all my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Risings. What should we clarify? I feel like we should clarify this 3 of Pentacle kind of energy. Are you rebuilding, or are you just in the early stages of something that is like long term, your vision? What is this 3 of Pentacles kind of energy? Can I have some cards for this 3 of Pentacles? Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Can I have some more cards? Ooh. More cards. That didn't come all the way out, so I'm not taking in. Can I have some more cards? Ooh. There's a card. It popped out. There we go. Can I have one more card? One more card, please, for this 3 of Pentacles kind of energy. Just to clarify. Can I have one more card to clarify? 3 of Pentacles kind of energy. There it is. Okay. Okay. So for this rebuilding, what I'm seeing happened here, so we've got the 6 of Wands, Judgment, and the 10 of Swords. So the 6 of Cards, Judgment, and 10 of Swords is kind of telling me like there was some sort of victory in the past that led not to you necessarily feeling like you got what you deserved, but feeling like you were betrayed. If I'm reading that right. So it does feel like you're rebuilding instead of building for the first time. It's very interesting. Yeah, so I'm seeing here that someone in the past, so in the past, with this path that you're on right now, that you could be rebuilding in, it looks like you reached a victory there. But maybe it wasn't as satisfying as you wanted it to be, or someone didn't deem it up to par, something like that. And because of it, you felt betrayed. You felt like maybe there was no success here. Maybe you felt like a lot of people didn't agree with you in your approach, in your ways, but interesting. Interesting. Well, what's this Queen of Wands in reverse about then? Can I have some cards for this Queen of Wands in reverse? Can I have some cards to clarify this? Oop, there we go. 3 cards just fell out. So for the Three of Wands, we got the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Hierophant. Yeah, so this is talking about maybe friendship or something that you ended up having to reflect on or running away from, and tradition of some sort of traditional path. So maybe you felt like your connections that you were making, you wanted to run away from them for some reason, and that's just not the way that things are done, right? So maybe that's why you're feeling like you're left out in the cold kind of energy, like you have this lack of celebration, things like that, because when you left, that is what started and triggered this new beginning, right? So maybe those contacts weren't the same contacts when you came back. Not everyone can wait for, us to get the stuff together when they're already on their way. Everybody it makes their own way in the world, right? Got to get with it or you get lost. This is what sometimes happens. And I'm trying to just pull some cards on this queen, this Three of Cups kind of energy. I did get Temperance. Ooh. Another card just flew. Okay. What else for this Three of Cups kind of energy? Can I have one more card for this Three of Cups kind of energy? Don't know who this message is for. This is very interesting. Two of Swords. Okay, so on the Three of Cups, I got Temperance, the Star, and Two of Swords. And what this is telling me is maybe the celebration that you wanted to make, you have to make your own. So this is telling me you need to start celebrating your own accomplishments, because the things that you come up with and you make are very special things. But it's because you yourself have not made a choice. So basically, because you can't decide on your own path, it's not making others want to trust in your path and in your decisions, right? Because it seems like in the past, you let whatever negative energy there was lead you to feel like this is something that you had to walk away from instead of the other way around. Instead of staying and like shining your light in the best way possible to continue on the road, you decided to go within, which is not really that big of a deal. But what it does is it breaks the traditional sphere of things. So like I said, maybe those people who were there in the past when you originally started on this route are not there now. And it's maybe not even concerning malice or lack, right? Maybe it's just concerning, it may be concerning malice. For some of you who believe it's malice, it's probably malice. But for others of you, it may not necessarily be malice related. Maybe you need to celebrate and enjoy yourself. And that way, when you make that decision, that will help and allow others to also celebrate you, if that makes sense to you. But that's what I'm getting so far. Okay. So then let's look into this Queen of Swords energy with the Devil. What is this Queen of Swords energy with the Devil? What is this about? Queen of Swords and the Devil. Can I have a few cards? A few cards on the Queen of Swords and the Devil. Okay. Queen of Swords and the Devil. Okay. Queen of Swords and the Devil. Queen of Swords. That's what I thought. Queen of Swords and the Devil. Just one more card. Okay. So on the Queen of Swords and the Devil, You got the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups reversed, the Ace of Cups, and the Death card as well. Sorry, I'm not showing you guys the cards as much. I should start doing that more often. But with the Six of Pentacles, but then the Six of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Cups, and then the Death card reversed, what I feel like this is um, on the Queen of Swords and the Devil card is just realizing your spirit. So you give, but in the past you may have been giving too much, you feel like. So it kind of has now pushed you into this emotional new awakening. So I think what this essentially means is that you are not necessarily the one who needs to change, okay? What you need to do is you need to continue giving and being in the way that you've given, and no amount of your generosity and your generous spirit in the past is going to make this giving not worth it. Okay? So you are not the problem here. You don't need to retreat and go back again, because maybe in the past you may have felt some judgment or you feared some betrayal of some sort. You just need to keep moving forward. I think that's your thing for this month. You just need to keep pressing onward and believe that the good work that you have is enough, because when you decide that it's enough, it will be enough for other people. But you have to make that decision for yourself. You can't let others decide that for you. And if it wasn't enough, why would you go back to it? That's the real question. Are you worth it? Yes. Do others know it? I don't know. Have you told them lately? I'm going to pull 3 cards just because, it's our sign. And I just want to pull a few cards to see what the solution is as well moving forward. We know one of the solutions is to move forward, but what is the result of us moving forward? Can I have 3 cards? I want to look at a best case scenario. What is the result of moving forward? What is the result of moving forward? That card, I cannot believe that card came out. That's the next card. Ha! Beautiful. Last card. What is the result of Pisces moving forward? Oh, I'm going to actually try that again. Hold on. What is the result? Oh. What is the result of Pisces moving? Oh, wow. Okay, my cards I don't know if you saw that. I don't think you guys saw that, but my cards literally just flew out of my hands. So, 1 second. Okay, I just need one more card. Thank you. One more card for Pisces. One more card for Pisces. Not four, not four, not a whole deck. One more card for Pisces as a result of moving forward. I got 2 cards. Why did I get 2 cards? Whatever, we're going to go with them because they're ones. So, because they're ones. They both flew out. I asked for 1 card, they gave me 2. Do you see this? Anyways, the other cards that you received was the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and then last minute we got the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So the result really of us moving forward, and by us I mean Pisces as a collective, Sun, Moon, and Rising, is working on your craft, being prepared for things as they come, right? The 8 of Pentacles talks about building off of previous efforts to a point where they are definitely visible to others. And then the 7 of Wands is about being prepared for what may come next. You're no longer in the victory of the 6 of Wands. You want to actually get a jump on what the next portion would be, right? We also got the 3 of Swords. And what I think this is definitely pointing to is you can break your own heart trying to please others so much, right? You can break your own heart by not staying true to the things that are you, because in the long run those are the things that are going to benefit you. Those are the things that you could probably do effortlessly. But when you're doing things in other people's best interest, you're just doing things for them. You're not doing anything for yourself. So I feel like that's what that card is pointing to in the middle. Stop breaking your own heart. Okay, you are good enough. You will, get to the end, get to the long run, but you have to make that decision for yourself. And once you do, the 8 of Wands talks about quick pacing, and the Ace of Wands talks about a new creative offering or blessing. So something very quickly is going to come in once you make that decision for yourself, and it is going to give you the ultimate rewards that you are seeking creatively if you are seeking creative rewards, okay? So good news is coming is the overall summary of this. Good news is coming, and it's coming definitely for you. Definitely. So just believe in yourself and keep going. Those are the words of the day. And if you enjoyed this reading and you maybe want to book some one on one time with me, make sure that you go to the description box down below. Click on the link for my website. You will see the My Services tab now available on my website, and you can follow the directions there to book a reading with me. As always, make sure that you watch for your full astrological dashboard, your sun, moon, and rising signs. I will have posted them all most likely by the end of this week. So definitely make sure that you watch those. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your November. I will see you in the next reading, and I hope you have a fantastical day. Bye, all my Pisces.